I hate life. Life is crazy, man. Everything is upside down. Everything is just so bitter. Like, just take, alright, take like the inner city, for instance. Bloods and Crips. Black people in gangs killing each other. When there's still active Ku Klux Klan in the southern parts of America. If you have bullets and you have anger, why not kill them? Why each other? Like, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to preach to you like murder is wrong and everything. Murder is wrong. Everybody knows it's not cool to kill, steal, and lie and all that stuff, but people do it. My question is, why are we killing each other? And I would say this even if I was not even in this country. It's just kind of puzzling to me. It really is. I'm a garbage man. I get a tremendous sense of pride from my job. I feel like a soldier every day I come home. Just because I'm working. Work is hard to find. And I'm glad that I'm working. But I'm not making a lot of money. We make maybe $10, $11 an hour. And I'm working hard. And this is a job that's needed. People need their trash taken away. People need school teachers. People need police. People need firemen. These aren't high-paying jobs. Why not? Why is Jay-Z rich? Why is LeBron James rich? Like, who gives a shit you can play basketball and you can rap your little nigger words together? Who cares about your point of view? You're a drug dealer. Like, I smoke weed, I have friends that do all of that. But why are you rich beyond belief? Why do sports figures have all that money? For what? Like, I say we go and just straight attack them all. That's what I say. I say nobody ever watches another basketball game. Go down to the park and watch people that play. Like, who cares if they win? Half the people that play for a certain team aren't even from that state. So it's not even like it's some real, like, allegiance. Like, why do people care that Tiger Woods cheated on his wife? Everybody cheats on everyone. Why is that in the news? I don't care about his personal life. I really don't even care that he plays golf. I don't understand. I don't understand that. I'm slowly going crazy, I understand why people commit suicide. I do. Because there's no way out of here. There's no way out of this bullshit place. And you know whose fault it is? It's our fault. People really, really suck, man. People are pieces of shit, for real. And until you can, and me too. I'm talking all this stuff. I'm talking all of these things, but if push came to shove, I'd probably do the same thing. If they offered me $1 billion a year to play basketball, I'd play basketball, and I'd take my $1 billion a year. And I might give to some charity, but I'm gonna get a hot car. I'm gonna get a bunch of clothes. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna spend my money. I'm not gonna put myself in a poorhouse feeding hungry kids. I might feed a few. But for the most part, I'm going to be happy I was rich, and I'm going to forget all about this, and so will all of you. Is there any good people around? Is there anybody who will really lay their life down for somebody? I seen this police officer in Trenton once. I went to Trenton, New Jersey to deal with some garbage that they have, you know, just some old tickets and motor vehicle stuff. And there's a man outside asking for change. A poor guy, an old man, asking for change. And some police, some jackass white police officer, not that I have anything wrong with white people, because I have white people in my family, you know, I love everybody. I love and hate everybody the exact same way. Me, myself included, you know, so I'm not being racist. So if any of my videos, any of my little rants, if I say, you know, Haitian bastard or something like that, my grandmother's Haitian. So I'm not even off any of that. But some white police officer decides to grab this man and he's pushing him across the street. I mean, pushing him really hard. This man is elderly. He could be my uncle, you know, just some old black poor man, probably has AIDS or something, you know, just getting pushed across the street. So I took it upon myself to put my hands on the police officer. And, you know, I'm still here, thank God, but you know, I really don't like weakness. You know what I'm saying? And I figured the type of police officer, the type of a cop for one is a certain type of person. You know, not a lot of attention at school, probably really gets off on authority. So he's kind of a loser. You know what I'm saying? So a cop that would now you have good cops, you have good losers. I'm a good loser. You know, I got made fun of in school a whole lot, but I'm not like that. You know, I want to run into a burning building and help people. But 80% of police officers are that other kind of loser. That person that will beat up an old person, you know, or beat up Rodney King or something like that. Like those types of people. You know, so I looked at this person and I assessed that he must be the clown at his precinct, you know, because he's doing this. And I could easily go over there and make a fuss and probably slap him in his face because he's weak. Even though he has a badge, if he's going to do that, he's weak in his mind and in his heart. And he's not going to want to just pull out his gun and shoot me because he knows nobody at his precinct is going to have his back because he's the laughingstock probably of his precinct, which is why he's working at the DMV. So, you know, I took my chances and I roughed him up and he asked me, do you want to get arrested? And I'm like, I don't care if you arrest me, bro. You know, I don't care. Because, you know what, we both came out of our mothers, and we both are going to go back in the ground. And however we get there, man. You know? And I'm sick of authority figures that have no care for the system. You know, I feel like being a police officer should be like jury duty. Everybody gets a week. Everybody gets a month out of the year or a week out of the year to take your gun and be a police officer. You know, that's the way I feel it should be. If you're going to randomly choose 12 people to judge the fate of a felon, then spread it all across the board. You know, Supreme Court, presidents, all that kind of stuff. Who is this Barack Obama? Like the first black president we have his name is Barack Obama, and we're running to his inauguration crying like we finally did something. We didn't do anything. That's a slap in the face that they would give us some sleeper cell Manchurian candidate named Barack Hussein Obama that you're spitting in black people's face, that built this country with bloody slave backs, and now we get Barack Obama for our first black president. He can kiss my ass, and I hope he sees this video. Because I know what you are. I know what all of that stuff is, and I'm not an idiot. And I'm really bitter. And I'm thinking, I want to do something drastic, you know? I want to do something very, very drastic. I want to, I don't know, just kidnap a famous rapper and just beat the crap out of him and just make him rap 24 hours a day. Just go downstairs and throw him some fruit and be like, all right, hot bars. I want a hot 16 bars right now. And it better be hot. I better be saying, woo-hoo, make me not want to shoot your penis off, bro. make me not want to kick you straight in the teeth, because all you do is perpetuate stupidity. And I don't feel like any of you rich people deserve any of that. I mean, give it to me if it's like that. If any jackass can just say anything and get rich, then what's up? You know, there's plenty of jackasses. It's 8 billion people in the world. Why am I looking at news stories, 3 and 4 little hand-picked stories, you know? Why are all these people shooting up kids and shooting up schools and stuff? Like, what is happening? You know, if you saw the Boston bombing, the footage of the police down the street, did you see that asshole cop just laughing? Like they're just talking about something while the news is trying to be all serious, and they kept the news vans barricaded off, you know, about a mile away or so, but the camera is zooming all the way in, and the cops, I guess, feel like nobody's watching, you know, so he's down there laughing, like it's not a game. Did that, like, people died, you know, somebody, I didn't really care enough to keep watching, because it's always going to be some bullshit on TV. It's always going to be somebody doing something, blowing up something and doing something. You know why? Because they don't want it to be peaceful for too long, because they're keeping us on our toes. They're keeping us on our toes for something. I don't know if it's, you know, secret societies or what, but there's something behind the scenes. There's something. There's something behind the scenes.